Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick update video in regards to Green Goblin's a classic confirmation. So if you guys haven't already, huge shout out to TAUNA. This is a screenshot on his video. I'm gonna link it in the description below. But I mean, I just wanted to point this out as well for folks following my channel. It was funny. TAUNA actually was able to spot and find one of the blog posts that essentially was not translated properly when they made revisions, right? And so we do actually get you know, the original blog post that likely would have stayed put before they made edits. And as you can see, it was a confirmation here of Green Goblin Classics confirmation into the game, but as well what this new team is going to be called, which is called the Superior Six. So you know, things to prepare for, but at least we know now 100% certainty that it is Green Goblin Classic and in this new Superior Six. So for this video as well, we're going to be talking about which characters we potentially will think will be getting that rework as well. But in case you guys are wondering now, this was in the blog post and re-edited, so we'll see this upcoming next week. And in case you guys didn't see the blog post from yesterday, just as a heads up as well, Rebirth has now been confirmed to be the second team that is going to be the viable option next to, obviously, the new Avengers being part of the upcoming Legendary Unlock. So thanks so much, TAUNA. Always appreciate your work and your due diligence on finding these little Easter eggs. These are absolutely hilarious. Now, guys, we know now with this confirmation that this is going to be a Sinister Six driven team, and we know Green Goblin Classic is getting that addition into the game. What does that mean for the Sinister Six characters? Which ones can we likely invest in, or at least have a good, you know, assumption of there's going to be a rework potential? So there's a couple of ones that we can rule out for sure. Doesn't really make sense for Green Goblin, the original, to get any sort of change or update there. A couple things, right? He was already added up to the added into the Underworld War Team, and they have value there. It doesn't really make sense to take him out. And previously, as we've seen with Pegasus, adding that Iron Man Infinity War, from the history showing us proof is that they don't typically match up two of the same characters that are from different versions of themselves on the same team. You know, that example of Iron Man is pretty common. The Star-Lord Annihilation and original Star-Lord would never pair together. And we also see that with Captain America and Captain America World War II from the Invaders team. So chances are Green Goblin original, he's just crossed out. You don't need to worry about him. Another one that we can likely rule out is Swarm, because with him getting that recent rework in Infestation, you know, he's already kind of cemented his spot there on that team. So it doesn't really make sense to rework him again, especially with Infestation being actually a new team this year. That basically leaves us now with 6 characters here available for the picking. And keep in mind too, it can likely only be about 2 of these characters that are going to get reworks or buffs. I mean, it would be cool to see more of them getting reworked, because that would add some more theory crafting aspect, but usually it's probably going to be 2 or 3, and then they're going to probably add in 2 new characters, and one of them obviously being that Green Goblin Classic, but as well likely reworks that's going to be happening, right? So having said that, then I think another safe bet then would be Dr. Octopus. I mean, we've seen this in the past as well, where they try to add more love to the previous legendary characters of the game, and we know with Dr. Octopus, he's usually in the center of that Sinister Six energy, especially with No Way Home. We might even see another version of him, who knows, right? But I think Dr. Octopus is going to be a pretty strong assumption that he's going to get some rework and love, especially with him having that legendary status. That is something that still, you know, in this game, it may not mean much from the early game, but in the end game, when they're finally reworking some of these teams, there is some emphasis there, so that'll be really cool. Now, some other of the weaker ones though, to be honest, you know, Rhino's not really a common character in the game and in the universe, so I don't know if he would get that much love. And we also have to think about how the synergy of this new Superior Six is going to be. You know, and again, we're just making assumptions here, but a couple of characters I can see getting some additional reworks and love is obviously Vulture and Shocker. Both of them have fallen out of the meta for quite some time. I can definitely see them bringing one of these as the underdogs in. I've always liked Vulture's kit. It's just statistically he's just not a good character, but I mean, I've always liked his actual synergy with him, with his kit, and where he kind of slots himself into the Sinister Six. Can they make him relevant again the same way that they made obviously like Vision and Iron Man relevant when they brought in, you know, the Bionic Avengers? 100%. So that's why I definitely see there to be potential. Electro actually has a very good kit as well, so I definitely would appreciate seeing some love there. But I mean, at the end of the day, say. Don't pre-invest in these characters just yet. Mysterio, I like his kit as well. So I mean, either way, if 2 or 3 of these characters get reworked and obviously added back into the meta, it's gonna be really, really cool to see. I think Green Goblin and Swarm are definitely ruled out, but as well, keep in mind there's likely gonna be an addition of 1 to 2 or 3 characters, but usually it's that 2 new that gets added, a couple reworks here and there, and obviously the legendary himself being the Green Goblin Classic. So yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date as we hear more. We should be able to get some more information next week, but that's kind of the trend we've been seeing anyways with these events. So yeah, stay tuned guys. Thank you as always, and again, huge shout out to TAUNA. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.